just want to do a quick video to show you how to get your glass front wood stove door nice and clean. I think this is probably one of the fastest, easiest, safest methods, chemical free. You just have to make sure that you let your fire burn down before you do this. So my fire is out. Here's my filthy door. I'm going to light it up from behind with this flashlight, which doesn't look like a flashlight. This is the O-Light O bulb, which is pretty cool. So it's got a magnetic charging dock on the back, and when you push the back you get some light. Has a couple of different modes, so you can have a red light, flashing red light, and a low light mode. We're going to go to the high mode. The other cool thing about this is that it has a magnetic attachment at the back, and if you wanted to put it somewhere that did not or was not a metal surface, the box comes with a little adhesive circle that's metal on one side, adhesive on the other, so it's just like a peel and stick. So you could stick that on your hat or your vest or inside your tent or wherever you wanted to set this up. Maybe you've got a wooden cabin and you want to have this where it can stick in the middle and shine light down for you. Anyway, if I put this in my stove, you can see that there's a lot of creosote built up on my door. It is filthy. I probably haven't cleaned it in a year. Okay, so let's clean this thing up. Okay, all you need to have to do this is some newspaper flyers, the ashes that are in your stove, and a little bit of water. You can just spit on the door or spit on the flyers. I've got a little bowl of water here. You could use a spray bottle or whatever. It's very straightforward. We're just going to get a piece of newspaper, crumple it up. We're going to get it damp. We're going to pick up ashes, and we are going to start to scrub our door. Now, the longer you let this build up, the harder it's going to be to clean it up. So you might want to have a bunch of these on hand as you wipe with them. You can just discard them by throwing them in your fire and then just burn them up in a minute. So I've already kind of used up that first one. Let's get another piece here. Crumble it up, dip it in the water, dip it in your ashes, scrub. Like I said, I've let this one, where's my hand? This one's been unwashed for a long time, so there's quite a bit of buildup. So I might go through a bunch of these. It's nice if you can be a little more regular about your fire door maintenance. And work your way to the edges, and you know, it certainly doesn't hurt while you're doing this kind of regular maintenance to check your door seals, your gaskets. So this stove uses kind of a clamping gasket on the top and the bottom with a backing for the glass itself, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. But I can see and I know that my gasket around the edges of the doors is getting worn out. It doesn't have any flex left to it, and what that means is that air is coming inside this corner, and that's why I'm getting a lot of buildup, especially around the glass on this side. is from air infiltration. So I got to measure this guy up and get a replacement piece and fix that. Because number one, it affects the efficiency of my stove and how much burn I get out of my firewood. And then number two, it's going to affect the airflow around my door, which leads to this kind of massive buildup. You can see there's a lot of gunk coming off that door. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on with this and I'll show you what it's like after you're finished. So once you've got it to this point here where it's just kind of a milky streakiness, could finish it off with a piece of paper towel or a rag. Again, you're probably going to need a little bit of moisture. Look at how nice that is coming along from so dark and built up that you couldn't see through it to very nice and clean. It's a little bit streaky still, but we're going to get it there. One more piece. Right up to the edges. Beauty. Wow, it's like a picture window. Okay, so there, that was 5 or 8 minutes of work, including filming, gathering my materials and everything. So let's have a look at the difference. If I put that O-bulb in the back, look at how much cleaner that is. You can actually see inside rather than just see like an orange smear across the front of the glass. So that's all it takes. Now, because I want to kindle another fire, I've already basically got all my paper in there. Just need a nice handful of my premium kindling firewood, some maple and spruce that's been dry for a few years, and I'll have a crackling fire. Keeping in mind I do need to repair this gasket on the edge of the door, which will be perhaps a video for another day. I almost forgot the O-bulb. If you just saw that O-bulb in action and you're like, man, I don't think I can live without that, well, you're in luck, because I'm an O-bulb affiliate. So you can click on my link below and get, if you're Canadian, 10% off using my discount code any non-sale O-light products, including the O-bulb. And if you check their site frequently, they often have really amazing flash sales on their flash lights. So click the link, check it out. I have a bunch of these O-light products, including this O-bulb, O-lantern. They're really great flashlights.